A computer cannot function without an operating system. The operating system coordinates all the activities among computer hardware resources. An operating system usually resides on a computer's hard disk. When a computer is booted up, the operating system is loaded from the hard disk to the computer's memory. An operating system includes various power options. Sleep mode saves any open documents, running programs or apps to memory, turns off all unneeded functions, and then places the computer in a low power state. Hibernate saves any open documents and running programs or apps to an internal hard drive before removing power from the computer or device. The user interface controls how you enter data and instructions and how information is displayed on the screen. There are two types of user interfaces: graphical user interface and command line interface. Most computer users find a graphical user interface easier to use. This is the interface most users work with today. Menus and visual images such as ribbons, buttons, and other graphical objects are used to issue commands in a graphical user interface environment. Windows, the most popular operating system today, has a graphical user interface. Because it is easy to learn and use, a graphical user interface often is called user-friendly. In a command line interface, a user types commands represented by short keywords or abbreviations or presses special keys on the keyboard to enter data and instructions. How an operating system handles programs directly affects your productivity. Multitasking is working on two or more programs that reside in memory at the same time. In the foreground is the program you are currently using, in the background are the programs that are running but you are not currently using. The purpose of memory management is to optimize the use of a computer or device's internal memory, RAM. The operating system allocates, or assigns, data and instructions to an area of memory while they are being processed. Then, it carefully monitors the contents of memory. Finally, the operating system releases these items from being monitored in memory when the processor no longer requires them. With virtual memory, the operating system allocates a portion of a storage medium, such as the hard disk or a USB flash drive, to function as additional RAM. One job of the operating system is to determine the order in which tasks are processed. A driver is a small program that tells the operating system how to communicate with a specific device, such as a mouse, keyboard, monitor, printer, or scanner. Each device attached to a computer has a driver. With plug and play, a new device is plugged in and the device can be used because the operating system has configured the device automatically. Operating systems typically provide a means to establish internet connections. A performance monitor is a program that assesses and reports information about various computer resources and devices. For example, the user can monitor the processor, disks, network, and memory usage. Most operating systems provide users with many tools to manage a computer, its devices, or its programs. A tool is software that performs maintenance-type tasks. Many programs, including operating systems, include an automatic update feature that regularly provides new features or corrections to the program. Some operating systems are designed to work with a server on a network. These multi-user operating systems allow multiple users to share a printer, internet access, files, and programs. A network administrator uses the server operating system to add and remove users, computers, and other devices and to configure the network, install software and administer network security. Most multi-user operating systems allow each user to sign in, which is the process of entering a username that identifies a specific user, and a password, a unique combination of characters associated with the username. Single-user operating systems often use a password to lock an entire device or computer. There are three basic categories of operating systems: desktop, server, and mobile. A desktop operating system is a complete operating system that works on desktops, laptops, and some tablets. Windows 8, a desktop operating system, offers several features. Start screen interface with tiles. Includes the desktop interface. Support for input via touch, mouse, and keyboard. Email app, calendar app, and browser included. Photos, files, and settings you can sync with SkyDrive. Enhanced security through an antivirus program, firewall, and automatic updates. Windows Store offers additional applications for purchase. Latest version of Apple's Macintosh operating system is the OS X and is only available for computers manufactured by Apple. Unix is a multitasking operating system. There are several versions of Unix. Unix is used by power users because of its flexibility and power. Most versions offer a graphical user interface. Linux is open-source software and is available for both standalones and networks. Linux is available with a command line interface and with a graphical user interface. Chrome OS is Google's Linux-based operating system designed to work primarily with web apps. Server operating system is a multi-user operating system that organizes and coordinates how multiple users access and share resources on a network. Client computers on a network rely on servers for access to resources. The operating system on mobile devices and many consumer electronics is called a mobile operating system and resides on firmware. Mobile operating systems typically include or support calendars and contact management, text messaging, email, touch screens, accelerometer, digital cameras, media players, speech recognition, GPS navigation, a variety of third-party apps, a browser, and wireless connectivity. Android is an open-source, Linux-based mobile operating system designed by Google for smartphones and tablets. A variety of manufacturers produce devices that run the Android operating system, adding their own interface elements and bundled software. Apple's iPhone operating system is a proprietary mobile operating system specifically made for Apple's mobile devices. Proprietary software is privately owned and limited to a specific vendor or computer or device model. Apple's operating system works on the iPhone, the iPod, and the iPad. Windows Phone, developed by Microsoft, is a proprietary mobile operating system that runs on some smartphones.